systems are go, I think. I will just assume that they are all working and move along as though everything is fine. I don't usually have a lot of trouble with my Master of Magic streams. It's other things like Arcanum that give me all the trouble. But Master of Magic is not a troublemaker. It's a nice, stable, old game. Alright. Right! One turn away from the artifact. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to remember where I was now. Who dares assault my magicians? You've made a bit of a mistake here. See, these guys can't touch these guys. Missile immunity. Still don't know how magicians got missile immunity. Maybe they catch all the bullets with their teeth. Or in this case, javelins. It's quite a trick, I must admit. These guys are good enough they could perform in Vegas. I want to be stingy with my mana. I mean, I could use a Wave of Despair, but why waste mana when you can get away with this? There we go. And only one little figure died. Your life was worth less than my mana crystals. Always remember that. Zombies with prayer, high prayer, darkness, and then a black prayer on their foes. How good would that be? I could be streaming live. Not that I'll ever have the mana to the time to cast it, but we take what we can get. How would we like to make priests here? Maybe just a few. Maybe just a few. Where was that? Ah, here it is. Yeah, this is a good place to make some priests. Hey there. Alright, you're ready to jump that capital. You're, should you take the place of one of them? I thought I'd have this artifact by now. One more turn. Fine, fine. And you guys are ready to hit from this side. Hey. Why don't you go over this way? Yeah, you're going to be needed over here. Alright. We can wait one more day. Is okay. We can wait for this artifact. Yes. Okay, and you can go... Boy, this is the wrong continent to be on, isn't it? Because we made peace with red. I'll go this way. Yeah, nope. It's Wednesday. Wednesdays are Caster of Magic at 5. 5 Alaskan time zone. You again. This feels like a black prayer situation to me. That one. Oh, come on. Alright. Well, perhaps. Crap. Still one more than I'd like. No, alright, we gotta do it. Good old Wave of Despair. Actually, it's one of the new spells that Cerevi added, and I love it. Except when the enemy is a black wizard. Then I hate it! Oh, it's such a ridiculous and unfair spell. How could it be in the game? When the AI has it. But when it's on my side, oh, I just love it. Seriously, death magic needed good spells. Needed good stuff like that. Oh, man. Trying to play Death Wizards back in the day. Okay, Lionheart and Vulnerability, +4 attack, +4 defense. Who is worthy of this item? Well, now, on one hand, you're pretty awesome, because you have a bow. On the other hand, no, let's give it to you. We should summon our champion next. We should summon our champion to give the good stuff to into one of these cities. 1, 2, 3. I can almost, if it wasn't for you, I could join this with this and invade this. Oh well. Any last minute buffs? Any last minute things I should do? I could put lycanthropy on one of you. Would you like that? No? Alright, fine. Lycanthropy is like a summon you can put anywhere you happen to have units. Honestly, I don't know why. Because if you play as Rajak on the base game, it would just make Sasra, the Lizardman guy, into the Mirror and Plane wizard. Like, you're gonna get a Mirror and Plane wizard no matter what you play as. Here you go. Get that. Plus Holy Weapon. Okay, there. That's not going to be enough for them to use a Dispel, but I wish they would. Drat. See, I knew they'd cast something smarter. Ooh! You're coming out! Why? Ah, no artifacts! Oh, resist magic. Ew! Resist magic! But that's what my attacks are! Plus a blur. The Wave of Despair is not going to cut it. If I start throwing around major things, they're going to want to dispel it. I'm going to do a Mana Leak anyway. Screw you. Alright, well you're injured, so I'm going to use you for a web. Yeah, resist magic that! Alright. Resist magic and resist magic. Fork. Fork! Let's give it a try anyway, or should I just web them? It sort of works. Focus magic lets them hurt my guys despite missile immunity. That kinda works. Haha. Yeah, you thought all that armor on your turtles would... Thunder magic? I thought you were going to use Dispelling Wave. A 14-inch CRT monitor, huh? Well, when I play the game, actually, like, I could make it a lot bigger if I wanted, if I really wanted to, but when I play the game, it's actually like let's pretend this is my monitor. I'm actually only playing it on a screen this big. Sorta. And, you know, because I got this monitor, and then I have a second monitor, and it's just a little window. That's how I like to play it for some reason. Alright. You know, I could. Forking Spoonie, just die. You've already used one webbing. Ah, fork. Oh well. I could try using a Wave of Despair next. Wait a little. Targeted Dispel? I mean, okay. See, you need healing. Well, let's start playing a roulette. Nope. Loss. Loss. Okay. Now, I will definitely not fail this wave of despair after all of those. This is expensive. I am losing a lot of magicians. And paladins. Gone. Be gone. No reason to burn things. We can be polite and civil about this. Although we really should use a guillotine instead of banishment. Alright. We'll get some javelineers in there. And now you lose another city. No spell casting. Now, why is she not spell casting? Is it if you attack them the same turn that you banish them by doing multiple attacks? Or does it have to do with a mana crystal shortage? Well, either way, I'm throwing a Black Prayer in the mix. It was suggested to me that this bug with Realm Grinder commonly happens with full screen games. But since there's not an event going, I don't really care if it lags right now. But it was a real problem during that event, so it was suggested to me that it was because I was playing Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic's Obscura, which was a full-screen game, that was the problem. I'm gonna go with Invulnerability as much as I love Lionheart, because I think that's gonna work better against these guys. Combined with the Black Prayer, I think that'll pretty well hold them down while my paladins punch. And Invisible Death. Can't forget about my Invisible Death unit. Yep. Not much you can do against paladins so buffed. Anyway, I can run a test some other time on Realm Grinder under different circumstances and see if I can figure out exactly, what the rules are. Because it could entirely be the fault of, somehow the fault of streaming. I don't know. Should we get some shaman in this party? The shaman is always good, if for no other reason than they make lovely cannon fodder. Alright, and you're in there. Wait, no, I meant up there. Wrong town! Alright. So... Alright. There we go. I think you probably live here now. Oh, what is this? But you're friends with me now, right? My maniacal buddy. Oh, I did reply to your question. Sorry. Basically, what I was told was that it was generally old games that go into full screen, and I'd been streaming Arcanum at the time, that caused that problem with, Realm Grinder. I haven't tested to see if that happens with, I haven't tested to see if that just happens with other streams or not. This seems like a time for Lionheart. Yeah, I think Lionheart's the way to go here. Oh, spell casting again, thank goodness. Heroism. Might be a bigger deal than Lionheart. Uh-oh. Oh, you're undead. Well, no heroism, no holy armor, but at least the Lionheart went through. there are 2 of them. How much damage could Waves of Despair do? Other options, but I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. Shame these guys can't be healed. Maybe I should have gone with invulnerability. Alright, let's try this. There! Okay. Now. Well, they successfully ate that, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Ah! It worked. Wilhelmina, is it? All those javelins are useless against my magicians. However, I can't just Wave of Despair them as much as I'd like to. Let's see, I could play tricks with zombies, though. But the javelins would tear those apart. What do I have for options here? I could do a lot of buffs. Do a lot of different things. There's so many options that won't help. That resist magic? That's resist magic. Fork. And that's gonna hurt me a bunch. Ah! Yep. It's about what I'd expect. Alright. Now, I have a surprise for you. Vampires the Masquerade, I don't remember. I don't remember if that one was full screen only or not. It might have been. But I didn't have an event going on while I was playing that game, so if that happened, I didn't notice. There's actually been a lot of discrepancies with my Realm Grinder. Like, little discrepancies with it. Stuff like that could explain. Or I thought I'd be at some point in the game or have so much money and I'd come back and I wouldn't. So, that actually could be the source of a lot of that. I'm just gonna do it. How'd you like that, huh? Arrgh! Oh, I'm in the middle of something right now. Ah. Do heroes leave when you retreat like Heroes of Might and Magic? No, they do not. They either survive or they don't survive, like any other unit. They get no special considerations. And if they die, they're gone. If they die, the only way you're going to get them back is if you learn the spell Resurrection, which is limited to high-end life mages only. You'll notice that even though I have a bunch of life spell books, I did not roll Resurrection this game. Yes, I do. I have one monitor here and one monitor over there. Depending on what I'm streaming, you'll sometimes notice me looking over in that direction a lot. That's because for some games, like this one, I can put the chat right next to it, so I can just read it right there. With other games, I have to put it over there, and I have to read it over there. And you guys are in deep trouble. You know what? We're gonna try Project Super Zombie. Little. Alright, soften up the halberdiers. They're the most dangerous thing here. Okay. Now, darkness. Never mind. Meep! Alright. Enter super zombies. Let me see. Yes! Okay, I did get one. Yeah, well, this particular event lagged in other ways, too. What was most frustrating about it was I had a point where I was asleep, and I got up, and it had been more than 8 hours. It was about 8 hours, okay? Anyway, I should have had a lot of coins, and I only woke up to 200. And I was, like, really ticked. There was nothing left running other than Realm Grinder, so there was no reason for it to lag like that. It just ate hundreds of coins. Holy Arms is really good. I do like High Prayer. Holy Arms is really good, though. Let's pick up another cheap 2-turn one. Get more stuff going. What now? Oh, okay. Yeah, you might consider that a little bit unwise, considering your current board position. Ah, well. Yakarin is not exactly known for... Well, she can be impulsive too sometimes if she likes, I guess. Okay. Make yourselves a granary. Let me see. I'm going to leave behind a paladin. I don't really want to, but I guess. Alright, next target, Rashem. So we're not at war, you're just... Okay, we're not at war. Okay then, cool. That's good, because I don't want that war just yet. I want that war a little later. Oh, Crack's call. Oh. Okay, you can't do that again? Oh shit, if I had realized you had that, I wouldn't have come in here. Right, gotta remember they can do that. Alright. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna go with Lionheart on the Javelineers. Let me see. You have 3 steps. 1, 2, up. Nope, we're staying on this. We're staying back here. Resistance, way too high. This is not a job for Kolchak, the Night Stalker. Anybody remember that show? I loved that show. I think I have all of it on disc. Ooh. Alright. Wrestle with bears! We're still safe. I'm gonna go with... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Lionheart on the Paladins. My heavy hitters. Slip some invulnerability into this equation. Man, I need another web right now. Good. Not good enough. Fight this! Ugh. No. Just stand in the way. near these things. Okay, good. He took the bait. Fuck. Finish him. Dare I? I can get 2 hits in. Oh! This was not wise. Attack this! No! 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 I didn't cast Raise Dead! You died! You didn't supposed to... Fork. I don't have res. I can't fix it. I can't fix it. I can't fix it. Zombie Mastery was not worth it. I need Resurrection. It would have been so perfect if I had found Resurrection there. Alright, we're down 1 hero. No, your friend did not have Caster of Magic decades ago. You had Master of Magic. Caster of, this is actually a very heavy mod of the game. Like, enormously huge mod of the game. So much has been altered and changed, I can't even tell you. It plays very differently. Yeah, Master of Magic was always one of my favorite games, and I'm so happy that CeraVe has done all of this wondrous stuff for us. Zombie Mastery. I don't know. Maybe. I was gonna summon a champion, though. Let's do that first. Alright. I'll summon my champion here. This is a nice secure location. Should only take a couple turns. Yeah, that's the mod! He changed so much, though. Oh, man. Alright. Fine. Let me see... I'm gonna throw Black Prayer down. Death. Crap. Yeah, we're gonna go Project Super Zombie again. Crap. My magicians ain't doing so hot. It's a good thing we're not relying on them. Except you can't let yourselves die! Yeah, if you want to play classic Master of Magic, get a hold of the Insecticide patch at the very least. I think maybe CeraVe made a version called... I think he might have made a version where a lot of his bug fixes were added. But at the very least, you should pick up the Insecticide patch by fans, because it fixes a lot of bugs. And, you know, it makes the game more stable, so you should definitely get that. Alright, I don't know if you guys can take down one of those. I mean, you got a lot of buffs, but it's a freaking dragon turtle. Hold on. You have prayer, and darkness. No, darkness. You should have a +2/+2. But you don't. That's not right. Anyway, good luck taking down that dragon turtle. Oh, it's already pretty badly hurt. Maybe you guys can do this. Yes. Please tell me I get an undead dragon turtle. Oh, did you run out of ammo? Well. Alright then. As we slowly shamble across the battlefield. No, the magicians don't even have a reason to be involved. It's okay, I have a plan. I have the spell Web. But they move at a speed of 1, so it's not a very good plan. Still, if it got to the other side of the map, I could summon zombies on top of it. Fork. On top of, oh crud, we're already at turn 23. I got nothing. You got away, alright? I don't remember. I can tell you that Cerevi has done things to the AI. He's done things to the AI. It doesn't behave the way it used to. I mean, good grief. I'm playing on normal right now. How is the AI still alive? How are there still enemy wizards in my world? I'm certainly not holding back. I had a pretty good start, too. Alright, go that way. You know what, guys? Just kinda form up. Alright. We're just gonna kinda pull all this stuff together. Man, I can't believe I lost a hero. Ugh. Should I wait for another hero to arrive? Or should I just hit you now? How are you affording so many frickin' summons when you can't even afford to cast spells in battle? Oh well. Things won't go so gently when I pump up the difficulty settings. Alright, I'm here. I can wait a day. Go ahead and send that griffin our way. Oh, the AI gets shit tons of resources. They get tons and tons and tons and tons of free units. Always been that way. Actually, Cerevi has, as he's made the AI smarter, he's been reducing its bonuses. Man, you should see what the base game looks like on Impossible. They'll just be like, almost every tile will have a unit in it on a continent sometimes. No. I'll just take this for the moment. Alright, paladin it up. You too. Paladins! Aha. Super leadership, super legendary, blade master, super arms master, constitution, agility, and she pays me instead of me paying her. Oh, 20 gold. Used to be 10. Okay. Wow. Obviously, you need heroism upon you immediately. You know what else you need on you right now? Yes. Yes. Leadership of +2. Okay. Put more spells on you. I think I need zombie mastery, though, more. Hey, okay. Oh, you only have one movement? Alright, fine. It's okay. There we go. Next turn, we strike. Alright, now as for you lot, you're gonna be guarding this city once we take it. Boy. I guess I need to take this corner. There's this island over here. Do I have any boats left? Get those triremes up here. We're gonna knock out this corner. Then we're gonna bridge this gap and we're gonna knock out this island. That'll leave her with a couple of cities on this continent. Leave her with just a little bit here and a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, Trimps is grindy. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. I think I have a Trimps video ready to post, unless I'm mixing things up. Kittens was running out of stuff, I thought, and then suddenly it opened up something new. So I'll have to figure out what that is and does. The laptop is closed off and plugged in for charging and felt like making noises. I wonder if it's feeling okay. Maybe I should check its temperature. Make some chicken noodle soup for it. That works on laptops, right? Alright. And you're also going to be paladins. You are rapidly getting there as well. Okay, let me see. You know, it's okay to just leave a griffin there. Alright, you, on the other hand, are going to want to come up here. Hey! Doggone it! Why did you fall out of formation? Oh, fine, it just gives me more time to get the griffin to catch up with it. Yes, obviously that's what I did. Yes, obviously this is all part of my master plan. To get the griffin in that stack. Yeah. Yeah, I play it off real smooth. Nobody will even realize that I made an error. Do you guys mind? We're trying to walk around here. I think for all the terrible losses, you might have curved your bloodlust a little. But no. Yeah. Take the edge off. Okay. Step forward. Thunk. Womp. Womp. Back up. Okay. Why? You just really want to murder my magicians. You want to collect their hats. I haven't spent a single mana crystal on this, and yet you have lost how many units, and mine got away anyway? That's pretty good. Well, the arms is good too. Oh, these are all good. I'm gonna go for Eternal Night. I think that will be a sufficient screwing over of my enemies, such that I should be able to ride that to victory. Okay. Nobody gonna leave formation this time, right? You're all good? Alright, good. Are you hitting? Ah, the Pegasi. Good choice. I don't care about their lives. I mean, I totally care about if you guys die, I'll totally bring you back. It's cool. I was really enjoying Kittens for a while. It was like my favorite for a while. But then, when it reached the point where there was nothing to do except gather more Paragon points, I feel like Kittens is not quite done yet. Like the game needs a little more dev time. There. Thunk. Ah, you know what? I just feel like doing this. And thunk. Man, I need a wizard hero. Alright, and you to here. Okay. Yeah, the first real Paragon things that you really want, I don't remember what the researches were, but the ones that led to the Black Pyramids and markers, it takes a little bit to figure out how they work and what they do, and I don't want to spoil it. But those, and then you really want, oh, what was it called? The Golden Ratio, and the ones related to that reduce building costs. They're really good, actually. You want those. Those will change your game. Well, the first one will change your game. The other one will just kind of make everything cheaper. And I know it looks like 1 point something percent and sounds really, really low, but it actually adds up to being a lot. Just take my word for it. It ends up being worth a lot. Yeah, I generally don't read up, so I generally, just kind of do these things for myself. The early reset bonuses are going to give you whatever they give you. The important thing is that you buy the upgrades with your Paragon points once you have some, and that you crap. The biggest bonus is not going to be your Paragon points. Your biggest bonus is gonna... Oh, Fork, you're casting a spell? Oh, crap. They're weak to that thing. It's gonna be your faith bonus. That's gonna be your biggest bonus. Oh, crap, you did it again. Fighters Guild? No, Rax. You guys are done. Produce for me money. Money is what I need now. You know, I've just been ignoring you as you've been tearing up my armies and stuff. I should do something about you, shouldn't I? Move you here. I'm going to let you keep a magician. Aren't you going to head north? I mean, I guess you could clean out this corner real fast. The logistics are good for resupplying guards. As punishment, you must scrub all the chamber pots on the main aisle with a toothbrush. That will teach you to be... Oh my gosh, she's back already, and on the Mirren Plain. I know she has a lot of stuff over there. Crap. Well, I can't be everywhere at once. Yet. When I get that big terrible curse, which won't be far from me now, then... see if we can get a few amplifying towers going. Excellent. I get that big terrifying curse of eternal night. Things will be a little different. If you think you're hurting for resources now, just you wait. Alright, I'll knock out these two. I'll knock out these two, jump over, clean this. Then we're going to warp into the Mirren Plain. Yeah, she's completely... There is nothing standing in her path. But if this is her best city in the Mirren Plain, she hasn't capitalized on her advantage yet. So... perhaps I should throw some drain powers at her. Hold her down. Yes, definitely a plan. Let me see. A cool beard. Yes. But are you... First you must ask yourself, am I worthy of the beard? Beards won't alight on just anyone's face. You must first be worthy of it. Laptop, what are you doing? You are off and off. Why are you making noises at me? What have you done? You have scrambled my desktop. Why would you do that? Go to sleep. Yes, shut down. Okay, now, where was I? Ooh, dragon turtles. It is far too late for that. It is far too late even for bribery. Alright, fine. I'll give you 2 or 3 turns apiece for that price. Ooh, could you guys have Minthrill Javelineers? I might like that. So... and do that. Okay. Now, once you're worthy, you must put under your pillow a gift for the Beard Fairy each night. And if you appease the Beard Fairy, he will bring you a little bit of stubble at first, Just a tiny bit. You have to prove that you know how to take care of that before he'll give you more. Now, the Beard Fairy is a very, well, he's a bit eccentric. You never can tell. He likes some people more than others. According to my research, I've been very extensive, on a whole he tends to dislike women. Though there are exceptions. Once in a while you'll meet a lady that the Beard Fairy has blessed. It's fairly uncommon. He also doesn't seem to think much of elves. Although he is such a huge fan of dwarves, he will even visit his blessing upon their women. Let me see. Consistently. The dwarves have truly proven themselves worthy of the beards. And that is everything I know about facial hair. You're welcome. What? What? A more magnificent beard than my own? You lie, sir! There can be no such thing. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. Alright, we gotta get another boat. Alright, you're doing that. Oh my gosh, how long has that been there? A long time, actually. Oh yeah! Ahem. You, together. You lot have a mission. A crusade. Journey west and smite the infidels. We shall allow no lizard people on our great... Let me see, I'll take... On our great island. Also, we might do something about demons sooner or later, or great lizards. We'll do something about those. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we don't care. Oh, yes, we have great peace. Great peace. Never mind the forces building up right outside your towns. That's, they're there to start a parade. Yeah. I'm so good at lying. They'll never see through my deceit. Alright. I would like stream of life in all my cities too, but I never actually get that. It's such a late game spell and all. I could craft another artifact. I could drain power from her. Or we could throw around dark rituals. That would be pretty good. 150, 300. That would be 2 turns per, well, a turn and a half per city. I have a lot of cities. Oh, I'm tempted to go with the city buff route. These will just get dispelled off of me. On the other hand, artifacts and champions. What if I summoned a bunch of Night Stalkers to help me with my war? Does have some stuff over here, but I do have this red fellow over here. Perhaps I'll summon a champion to here, and we'll see how far we get down that path. Is he a true elf, or does he have human blood in him? Sometimes the Beard Fairy can remember for quite a few generations. I've seen some drow with small beards. Generally they go with those small, well-groomed kind of things. Squared is good. Charmed I'm always a fan of. Flight is nice. Anyway, I'm just happy to have a wizard hero. You're nomads. You have no use for barrackses. Barracks eye? Alright. Keep pushing these down there. Where the champion's gonna form. How is it, apprentice? 10 turns till the eternal night falls. Well, I can improve that just a tad. 4 days till night falls forever. Hey, we've almost got enough forces in position. You definitely need to get in on this. I can give her a couple buffs. Nope. Cathedral. Yes. Okay, it's another wizard hero. Perhaps not as awesome as what I had hoped, but she will do for now. Okay. Unfortunately, the rabble you'll be leading is, well, it leaves something to be desired, I'm afraid. Where did you come from? Why are you... Oh, we'll go here. Did I have... What are you buffed with? You can stay. You can stay put. Alright. Yeah, go this way as well. You need heroism. Both of you. But especially you. I'm afraid I never actually read the Silmarillion. Actually, I haven't. It's been so long since I read Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh. Now that I think about it, this has been a long, long time. You know, Lord of the Rings is great and all, but I actually think that The Hobbit was Tolkien's masterpiece. I don't know if very many people will agree with me on that, but The Hobbit was really good. Well, on the other hand, I could give him a bunch of Night Stalkers. Well, I'll give him at least one. Alright, excellent. Everything is in position. We're ready to break this brief truce that I gave her. I think next turn we move. Or should I wait till I have Eternal Night in play? What other fantasy authors are you a big fan of? Here you go. Get that there. Alright, we're ready to do this. Still a turn away, and then it's another... let me see, I could... Well, maybe just a smidge of... I'm going to put endurance on you. And then I'm going to put holy armor on you as well. Let's not have you break on us. Alright, go. Whoop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell you two to hold back a little. And then I'm just gonna say, go forth! I believe in you. Yeah, I have a whole lot of fantasy authors that I love. So I'm sitting here going, is that Night Stalker going to survive, or is it going to get itself killed? Answer was, oh my gosh, 9 units. Well, shit. That's the way to do it. You're gonna play a necromancer, think big. Alright. Everything's ready there. Hi! And just to make it all the more unfair, I demoralize you too. Now the Eternal Night will stack neatly with my zombie mastery, because darkness will boost all those zombies. I wonder if I should just leave the zombies defending the city with just like a paladin to give them that holy bonus. It's just not right. It's just not right, man. Alright. I don't want to fall too low on mana. I don't like it when I run too low on it, because then, you know, you start finding battles where you can't cast spells, like what happened to me earlier this game. There was a short story I heard once on a podcast. With a wizard trying to shave his beard off. This is amazing. The beard fought hard to try to stay. What? I can make paladins without a stables? How? Something's wrong about this. Something's wrong about this. What are you guys riding if it's not horses? Oh, maybe they're all centaurs. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe they're riding big gray dogs. Maybe. It's possible. Alright. You can step here till there's a boat. Thump. Yeah, you can go there. These will help with my unrest problems too, if I had any. I'm not even sure if my capital has an unrest problem. I've been paying attention to that aspect in a while, because, you know. Alright. Oh, you're just one step too far. Put a couple of endurances down. You. Yeah. You. Oh, and my heroes. Fork. In. Okay. Delightful. Let's see, yeah, 3 more. It's gonna delay my casting of Eternal Night a little, but that's okay. I hate you. I hate you, you jerk. Fine, be that way. I need call to arms. Crap. Crap! Fine. Hey, zombies. Wow, every single time I win a fight, I'm going to get crappy units. Yeah, I know. Alright. Life Force! I'll take that. Very, very yes. Paladins. I won't be able to move that extra tile. Whatever. We'll get this Eternal Night going. No! You're not supposed to get afflicted by such things. I can fix this. I can fix this. It's more expensive than it cost you to cast it, of course. Oh wait, they have missile immunity. What am I doing? Well, fine. Be immune to my missiles. But you ain't immune to my webbing. Good old Spider-Man here. And I can't wait to someday, when Cerebi has finished what he's doing, I fully expect that there's going to be a bunch of just weird mods that other people make. When Cerebi finishes up with this, I want to get with him and do some tutorials on how to mod Master of Magic. Crap, again? One of the ones I want to see is I want to see somebody make one where the characters are replaced by superheroes. Because I don't know. Maybe it's really dumb, but I would just be so happy. He's like, yes! Spider-Man, Batman. Actually, Batman would probably have to be a full-fledged wizard. Most of the wizards probably actually be like super villains, like Doctor Doom and. Oh man. It would be so dumb, but I would love it so much. Alright. So you guys are ready to move in there. I wonder about this. Let's not touch that. Ever. I hate storm giants. They're the worst. You guys might be able to take that, but it's okay. Wait for the heroes. Alright. You guys... No, you're lizards, of course not. Just make one of these, please. Yeah, you're gonna have to ship them over to there. Unless... this possibly is part of the same continent. Still full of storm giants, but, well, maybe. I hate you. You don't get the point of kitten engineers? I'll tell you exactly what the point is. You go to sleep, and you leave the kitten engineers making something. You wake up 8 hours later, and they've made a whole bunch of that thing. Otherwise, the raw resource would just sit there maxed out all night. So, I usually leave them, at the stage of the game I'm at, I usually leave like 120 of them working on Illudium. And they just produce Illudium. It's not as fast as if I was manually clicking it, but it adds up. It adds up in the downtime while you're not playing. you for? I don't know. Go live here. Ah, well, now that's different then. Then yeah, there's, you know. Eh. Then, there's no real point to them if you're, you know, in that case. They're an enormous boon to me, as, I haven't quite got that cloning machine working. Once I have the cloning machine going, then I can play everything 24/7, because there'll always be one of me around to do it. But at present, that is not an option. So. Yeah, my father's computer, it's an old, geez, I think he's still running XP. It's no longer supported. So, like, all the browsers stopped working, and, it's just, nothing's working for him anymore. Nothing is supported. Congratulations, you lost a Naga killing zombies. It'd be hard to find a more irrelevant unit on the battlefield. Whop. Whop. You don't want to spend your precious mana crystals on this fight? Are you sure? Hey, guess what? Now you have zombies. Sometimes it's good to have an old computer that you just don't have hooked up to the internet in any way, shape, or form. I actually like to do that with laptops that are not internet machines. They're just, you know, it's got the word processor and the video editing software and, you know, it can't do all the fancy stuff, but, it's just an old workhorse. Plus, it can run tons and tons of really old games. No problems at all. Alright. I don't know what to do with this. I have something of a surplus of paladins now. Good. Alright. Okay, so boat here. Oh, you fit perfectly. And here you lot are. What's in here? Never mind. Let's not go in there. Alright. Maybe Storm Giants versus Paladins. No. No, you guys need to get to here. Yeah, you guys need to get to here, so go that way. Looks like I still have boats. That's good. I actually don't know anything about the new edition of Baldur's Gate. I would, you know, if the new one is not compatible with mods, I wouldn't use it. Like, you know, I mean, the base game of Baldur's Gate was really, really good, but, you know, actually the original Baldur's Gate's amazing. But, if I play Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 again, which I expect I will in the not-too-distant future, I'll want to check out the mods. I understand there was a mod made by former employees of Black Isle. People who, you know, the developers of the game went and made a mod to just add something that they had wanted after the end of Throne of Ball. I don't know, sounds awesome to me. I'd love to check that out sometime. I can tell you that Here's a Might and Magic 3, their HD version that they put out on Steam. It's really sad to say this, but it's strictly inferior to the original game. Oh yeah, sure, the graphics look better, but the expansion packs will never exist, and all of the mods and all of the maps made in the map editor, you know, all the fan-based content, which was 90% of the reason to play it, is just straight up incompatible. Die! Shouldn't have done that. Should have run. Oh well. I heard that they had added in modding, and I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna wait a little while, give them a little time, and then I'm gonna check in and see what kind of mods they're getting. Okay, followed by Black Prayer, but yeah, I'm very, very interested in it. It's possible that the modders will fix every complaint I had. There's zombies with lion hearts. Just imagine that. Imagine you're watching some zombie apocalypse type story, and a group of them have lion hearts. Just, what does that even mean? Those are deadly as hell at the very least. No, they're trying to stay away from these super zombies. I don't blame them. They're also invulnerable. Oh, you guys. Come on, let the super zombies have some fun. Oh well. They've multiplied. Yeah. I don't know exactly how things are going to go. I know I've already downloaded Temple of Elemental Evil and applied some small mods, just some bug fixes and a little bit of restored content kind of thing. But after that, I'm probably going to go back and play a tech run of Arcanum. Probably. But I also kind of want to play Fallout again. But I also want to pull out Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 and the Throne of Ball expansion, and oh man. Baldur's Gate 2 was amazing, but the original Baldur's Gate is my favorite. But Baldur's Gate 2 is amazing, and I also really want to drag out Darklands, which I view as the genesis of the Western RPG. Oh yeah, people can point to some other older titles, but Darklands was the first one to do real-time with pause, and a lot of other things that we associate with the genre, and I don't know. I grew up with it, I really like it, and I also have Serpents in the Staglands just sitting around, and I've been wanting to play that forever too. So, you know, one of these days I'm going to do a big Darklands thing, and it also needs a how to play video, so I'll probably make one of those for it too whenever I have my... I was gonna put you two up here. You two, I don't even want to pay your mana cost. Be gone. Anyway, we'll see. But I do expect to do Baldur's Gate at some point. Though I can tell you, though I'm going to be continuing to do Temple of Elemental Evil, very soon StarCraft HD is coming out. And I'm actually... Here I was just bad-mouthing the Here's a Might and Magic HD version. But I suspect that the StarCraft HD version is going to be perfect. I have total confidence in Blizzard. You know, they made StarCraft and Brood War free to download. You can just download them from their website. The HD version, the HD remake of StarCraft and Brood War is going to be $15. It comes out like, I don't know, in a couple of weeks or something. I'm not sure. I have to check. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like a whole StarCraft thing. When I played Orcs and Humans, a lot of people were requesting I play Brood War, and I just honestly want to play StarCraft again. And I really want to do StarCraft 2. Like, StarCraft 2 is my favorite game, and I've been sitting, I've mentioned this a few times, I've been sitting on Legacy of the Void unopened for like a year and a half. I want to pull it out so badly. Alright. You can just live there. Okay. You lot, get out of the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're pretty much broken. But I have to curb your illicit Mirren activities before you get out of hand. Alright, park. Diablo 2. Ah, so many good things from Blizzard. I've been a long time Blizzard fan since the original Warcraft. I know some people have been fans longer, and they'll be like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? I've been a fan since they developed SNES games. But anyway, I was a fan since the original Warcraft. When World of Warcraft came out, I immediately went, oh, there's a game I can never play. Because if I did, I would never have life again. It would consume me. I knew this. Like, just at the announcement time. Before it had even come out and people were playing it, just the announcement of it, I'm like, it's Blizzard. It's Blizzard, they're gonna make it amazing. I'm gonna completely miss out, but I can't let myself touch it. I had every friend I had, everyone, they all tried over and over to get me to play it. And I'm like, no, I understand myself. I understand what this would do to me. When I finally did pick up a MMO, it was Ragnarok Online. I thought I could play that one and step back out and quit at any time. I woke up a year later wondering where a year of my life had gone. I had beaten it. You're not supposed to be able to do that to an MMO. Of course, all the big RO fans are going to be like, you lie! You didn't beat it! I did raid. I was in the most powerful guild on my server. I had been on raids that beat all of the most powerful, like, we'd beaten, we'd basically done everything. Like, I had been on raids and beaten every dungeon, everything in the game. I had, you know, I had a thriving business going. I had pretty much everything I wanted. I had multiple characters that were maxed out. I'd done it all. So, you know, I woke up one day and realized I had done it all. There have been expansions since then. They've added all kinds of stuff to the game since then. I don't even know what. I'm not gonna go back. I mustn't let myself ever go back. So I largely avoid MMOs. Yeah. MMOs are a weakness, a danger to me. You know, it's not... A lot of people can't admit when they have a problem or something that there's, you know, that they're weak to like that. I think it's very important to know what your weaknesses are. You know, and there are people with all kinds of different things, but I don't have to go into details. Just, if you have a weakness, try to be aware of it and try to avoid it. You don't have to be like, oh, I can quit anytime, I can do anything, you know. I have the strongest of willpowers. That don't do that. Unless you really are that way, I guess, you know, but don't assume that you're Superman. Know your limits, know your weaknesses. Oh, geez, Diablo 3. Yeah, Diablo 3 I only played once. I played it through once, and I kind of enjoyed it. Like, I didn't kind of, I enjoyed it. But it didn't have that, whatever it was that the original, you know, that Diablo 2 had that made me want to keep playing and playing and playing. Diablo 3 did not have whatever that was. What's more, there were things about it that really, just really ticked me off. Sad to say. And they're things that probably didn't bother anyone else, just me. Just me. Most of them were story related. Yes, I know. What? You cared about the plot of that game? Yes, I did. And apparently Blizzard did not. They killed characters that I liked. It did all kinds of weird things. To me, though, if I were to talk about Diablo 3, it got a lot better with the expansion. Okay, I played the base game, okay? I played what they first released, and I played it through once. I was the Demon Hunter. Okay, so let me just express a few of the things that just bothered me about that game. I really shouldn't have gone with the death wave on you. So, first up, I think the scene that most encapsulates the problems that I had with it was you had this chapter where the writing got really good. And, at least in my opinion, the writing got really good. Just all of a sudden, you're in the desert, and there's this immortal. And there's all of this writing about this immortal and how badass he is. And they really build him up. You're like, wow, this guy sounds amazing. He sounds so cool. Like, as they're trying to kill him and trying to kill him and they can't kill him because he's immortal. They'll shoot arrows into him and just sand will run out of the wounds and he'll be laughing. And all this time is spent building him up, and he's talking to you, and you know he's gonna betray you. You can feel it as like a subtext the whole time. And you gather like his blood in one dungeon. You find like you're gathering his parts because they could never kill him. They just cut him into pieces and put them in different dungeons. And you put him together, and he's alive again as soon as you put the pieces together because he's completely immortal and awesome. Now, I don't know what it's like with the other characters, but, you know, if I've been playing something other than the Demon Hunter, but what I saw was he was not going to betray me. He wanted me to work with him, and my character just decided to kill him. Okay, that's fine, I guess. My character has made his choice. But, more than that, I get into a fight with him, and I go, thunk thunk, and he dies. What? What? Didn't you read all the sand wounds? What? What? I don't understand how they could make a writing failure of that magnitude. It doesn't make sense to me how they could. All they had to do was they had to do a thing where you collapse the building and you hear him cursing you from under the rubble. It's just like, well, you may be immortal, but now you're trapped under the rubble. Good luck with that. And you ride off. Hell, he could even show up in later games then. I mean, you know. But, no, you just shoot him with arrows and he died. It just... And then after that, you know, the game did... After that point, like, I had pretty much checked out of the story. Like, other things happened I didn't like, but that, for me, was just... Ugh. Another thing that was just mildly obnoxious, and I mean just mildly, was that the Demon Hunter was an atheist, which is fine. Like, I'm all for fantasy worlds having atheists in them. However, after he has been in hell and then in heaven, and he's seen the souls of the dead and the damned and everything else, you do not still get to be an atheist at that point. I'm sorry. There wasn't even, at least not that I saw, there wasn't even any lines of dialogue anywhere to justify why he's still an atheist. He just is! Wandering around heaven and hell. Like, they could have, with a few lines of dialogue, maybe justified it, but if they did, I didn't see any of them. I was just like, what the hell? What the hell? You're literally fighting Satan right now. You don't believe in him? How do you not? It's right there. It's right there. You're hitting him with arrows. What? What? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So yeah, the gameplay itself, I enjoyed it, but like I said, it didn't hook me the way Diablo 2 and the original Diablo had. So if it got better after the expansion, I'm glad to hear that. Blizzard is usually a really, really good company, so I should hope that they would know how to make a Diablo game by now. Dispel that. Oh, yeah, the wall of the faithless, or whatever it's called. Well, see, I can believe that there would be atheists. Even with everyone knowing about the wall, like, I can believe that there'd be people who just didn't believe in it. Okay? That they're atheists. But you don't. Like, the moment that you're physically at that wall, the moment you physically see the wall, and, oh, hey, there's my father hanging out in that wall of the faithless, or atheist, or whatever it is, you can't be an atheist anymore at that point. It's like, after you've seen it, like, I think even, I should think that even atheists would be heavily insulted by this, because an atheist doesn't believe anything that they haven't seen. Well, that's not necessarily always true, but that's the idea behind skepticism. That's the idea behind atheists, is that they haven't seen proof. If you show an atheist proof, they're supposed to accept it, or, if it's actual proof. Like, that's supposed to be what their philosophy is. So yeah, if you've been in heaven, if you're speaking with angels, I mean, you need, at the very least, some justification for why this character can still be as he is. But for me, the big thing was that immortal. That immortal was the moment that I just, man, you really don't care. Blizzard, why don't you care? Yeah, I beat Diablo. That was actually another thing that I kind of found weird. Like, aha! All the 5 evils have been combined into one all-powerful super being using... I kind of like that character, but fine, whatever. Just kill her and use her body, whatever. Whatever, Blizzard. But, and then we kill Diablo, and we just kick him off the tower? What about the soul stones? What about, I don't know, stabbing one into your forehead to hold him in it or whatever? I don't know. You just kick him off a tower. You know he's just gonna go possess someone else, right? We don't care about that anymore? Why'd we do any of this? What? Like I said, maybe in the expansions they added to the story in some way, probably. But from the perspective of when the game was first released and what I saw at the time, I was just... Like I said, I think they just didn't care. It's the impression they left me with. Alright, you go up there. How did I get 10 zombies out of 9 enemy units? Well, if it's a whole Black Soul Stone, I was just bringing up the original Diablo's ending just because, like, traditionally in this series, you know, it was containing Diablo was kind of a really big deal. Like the whole point of the game was not to let him just be free doing what he does. Actually, if you listen to the developers, the ending of Diablo 1 was not what they had intended to do. Even though there's some weird historical, like, some Catholic monk or something that relates to, I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, no, I forget exactly what happened, but basically the people that were doing the animation for the game just gave them that clip, and they're like, what is this? What is this? Okay, I guess this is our ending now. Yeah, no, I forget what it was. There was some weird Catholic thing that related to this stuff that had happened in Diablo. But I don't remember. It was weird. Yeah, now if you ever get the chance, listen to the guy who developed Diablo talk about it. It's actually really cool. I mean, admittedly, I'm a fan of listening to devs talk about their work, so, you know. Oh, well, I guess some of my zombies resist magic. Hey, I'll take whatever's free. But, yeah. So much of the development is just interesting to hear about. They were originally, it was a turn-based roguelike, like Angband, and Blizzard insisted that he turn the game into a real-time game. Oh, the Butcher, yeah. Fresh meat. Yeah, Butcher is unforgettable. I think that's why they made him into a major boss in Diablo 3. It was one of the first things about Diablo 3 I thought was odd, but, you know, it didn't put me off any. I was just like, oh, look, the Butcher's a major boss now, instead of something you fight on floor 1 or 2 or whatever. But, yeah, no, he was talking about the development, and, yeah. So Blizzard insisted that it become a real-time, you know, that it become real-time. And he was against it, strongly against it. So he asked every person on his staff, and they all said, yeah, let's make it real-time. So he called up Blizzard, and he was like, all right, I can make it a real-time game like you want, but it's gonna require me to redo all this stuff. It's gonna be so much work. So we need an extra milestone. Basically, we need more time and money to do this. And Blizzard was like, all right, that sounds fair. You can have it. He sits down and, like, in a couple of hours, he's got it working with real time. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, if you get to like there's a lot of developers that are well worth listening to their stories about how they developed games. but I especially recommend the guy who made Diablo and his stories about how they, you know, their company and everything they did before they got picked up by Blizzard and the whole process. It's very, very entertaining. But only if you're a nerd who finds such things fascinating. If you're a normie, well, what are you doing watching me? I don't care. They're zombies. I don't care about them. You're losing resources fighting something worthless. I mean, there's losing strategies, and then there's, holy shit, guys. What are you doing? Alright. Put some Air Force over there. Now, I'm gonna have to rig up some way to boat about. Oh, it's over there. Fine, whatever. I have to move sometime. I have to find some way to get boats on that plane. To get boats on a plane. Those words make sense in context. Amphibious assault! Eternal night. I actually don't know all of the internal stuff like that for Diablo. Yeah. Though I've read design docs like that for other games. And when I was a kid, back in my day, and a megabyte was a big deal. Man. I remember when Mario Brothers and Zelda were all that we had. Super Mario Brothers and The Legend of Zelda. You know the first Mega Man game? It was 1 megabit. Not a megabyte, a megabit. Have you ever heard of anyone using that measurement in your lifetime? That tells you how old I am. I don't know. I have no idea how old you are. But, if you were a teenager when Diablo 1 was out, I was also a teenager when Diablo 1 was out. So where ages must be comparable. Okay. You are a smidgen older than I am. Awesome. Man, sometimes I grow tired of being the oldest person I know. Well, excluding the really old people, like my boss, my parents. So I do know at least a few people older than me, but they're like in a completely different generation from mine. Yes, you are the elder nerd. When we perform our strange, unholy, nerdy rites, you can be the leader. Get that up there. Get up there. Unless the strange, unholy rite is D&D, then I'm DM. Fork. Should have moved you. Oh well, whatever. Get in there. Everybody in the boat. And why are you exploring my capital continent with 2 heroes? One of whom has extra movement, which implies an artifact. Oh man, I can't wait till the rest of my beard goes white. I have some white hairs in here, just here and there, randomly. But it's gonna look so cool when the rest of it goes. Oh man, I'll get myself a wizard hat and a staff. It'll be great. Maybe a wizard hat and a... You wouldn't think that a wizard hat and staff would go with a lab coat, but I bet I could pull it off. Fork you. You and your stupid spell blasts. How many times must I... Oh, fork. You're in trouble. How many times must... Ow. Ah, well. How do you still have magical power? She must be expanding like crazy in the Mirren plane. I have to take it from her. I suppose I could just make peace and push everything into research and go for the spell of mastery. Oh wait, no, they've got spell blast. No, I can't. Spell blast handily cancels that. Huh? EverQuest. Ha! Yeah, Ultima Online. That was the first major MMO. Was that the first MMO period? Well, I mean, you would want to count the mods, and you'd want to count maybe the door game? No, because the first M is massively, so... No, I think Ultima Online was the first massively multiplayer. So, the first MMO. Technically. But, Naturally, EverQuest was the much bigger, more successful product that popularized that pretty much made the genre. Even if it wasn't the first. Ooh, Earth Elemental. Easy prey? Not so easy prey. Okay, you're heading away. How can I do this? Alright, let me see. How much power you got? You are building up. Well, I'm going to take it away from you. Do not have alchemy, so that should screw you over, right? Good. Okay, Aurora. You just really want to kill those zombies, don't you? Still, her numbers are cutting down and down. Uh-oh. That means he got Spell Blast. Great. Well, that eliminates one possible out. Screw you! You shall not curb my megalomania with your pacts! Alright, just get your butts down there, take that. Alright. Let me see, there's no other spots of blue anywhere around here. Okay, our zombies need some paladin oversight. I could take all of that, but cities must be conquered. Okay, let me see. Let's start with a black prayer. The blackest of prayers. gonna let that thing touch the magicians, are you? Thank you. And lots of zombies to guard it. Get that sawmill up. Alright, all aboard. Okay, so that's going to give us a second stack there. And we're just going to have to... When we decide to move on red, he's going to be sad. Kill that. Alright. I suppose just start massing next to that town there. Blue did. I do worry a bit that red might have gotten his toes wet, but primarily it's been blue. That's why she's still holding on. I had gotten first contact with the Mirren plane, but she took the one city from me a while ago, and I've been too busy to follow up. Ugh. I don't even want to kill your Nagas. They're bleeding your mana dry, maintaining them. Oh well, one down. A bajillion more to go. Good luck with that. Alright, and Wizards Guild. Still researching Life Force. You are just about... Oh! Completely dry? Can you make enough to stop my eternal night now? Probably. So many paladins. I hope they're playing... Let me see. I hope those paladins are playing Valley of the Damned by Dragon Force as they charge. Is that her only city? Buddy! Hey, how you doing over there? Oh, really? That's a shame. I think I'll pay you a neighborly visit, though. No. Those things apparently can, use Crack's call, so no deal. Go that way. Make Earth? Oh, you got that. That's an undead Earth Elemental. Undead rocks. Horror. Oh, you just did that with the ghouls. I see what you did. Okay. Alright. You'll be here, ready to move on that. You'll be here taking that and then ready to move on. Those will guard that city. Yeah, even though I should go to the Mirren Plain, I'm so impatient, I'm going to crush red first. Also, you're dead. Yeah, I know what you mean. Generally, I end up pushing up the hunters till I can just kind of spam for a little while. You could use... Ha! No spiders. You're screwed. You could use an auto-clicker. And, I mean, I know you said your computer's old and you don't want to leave it on all night, but it is a thing you could do. I know a bunch of people in my Discord who could point you at, presumably good auto-clickers. and you just can leave that grinding your hunting for you. I think they should even be able to make the paper too. I know there's even, for Trimps, I know that there's even more complex programs, though it sounded a bit much to me, but... Alright. We're done here. Pull out. There's no chance they can catch you, or shouldn't be. You can come back tomorrow. Yes, I certainly respect that. I hear you there. Some of these games, though, oh man, some of these games that I've looked at. See, if you could leave it running, the mints would get you a lot of the furs that you need. I don't know. If you could get your hands on another PC, you could, you know, one that you could leave running doing that. That could solve a lot of your problems too. Along with the factory, the engineers. Get them! I really can't think of anything else that could help you, unfortunately. Not with kittens. Wow, did you just win that fight? Those are some badass magicians. Ass cried a trick there. The most impressive trick from my magicians is to win hand-to-hand combat. So that's not something I expect of them. Alright. Looks to me as though... Yeah, you still have that one there. Looks to me as though you should position yourself here. Okay. You're in position here. Okay. You didn't counter it. Oh, it looks like you have the mana to do it now. Pooh. I don't know why, it just amused me to just, you know, I'll just injure you and see what happens. Think you guys can win a fight too? Oh crap, you cannot. Ah! Fireball! I should have gone with fairy dust. Realm Grinder's next patch. I know what it's going to be, but I do not know when it's going to be. I suspect it's going to be quite some time before we get it. The next patch is going to include a new level of Ascension. And, oh crap, there was something else big about it, but I can't remember. Anyway, it's going to include an Ascension, so it's going to be a pretty big deal when it comes out. But it's probably going to take them a while to put together. Now that they're on Steam, they seem to... I'm getting a lot of questions from people new to Realm Grinder since they put it out on Steam in my comments on my videos. So I believe that there's a lot of new players. And if their player base has increased, presumably also they're making more money. And presumably they're going to... give us another awesome patch. They're going to give us more and better patches, I would hope. Could be wrong about that. Could be mistaken. But that's my read. That the game is doing well right now. 83? Well, fine. Why'd even bother with that? That was less mana than I spent. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to end this for today. Yeah, it's probably gonna take them a while. Let's go leave it here. Alright, so we're going to end this today, and on Sunday we're going to finish this, hopefully quickly, and then... well, we'll see. Sunday might be an interesting day. Sunday is pretty much going to be the end of my vacation, so we'll see how much I get done. I'm trying so hard to finish the Breath of the Wild review. I was working on it all day. I've been working on it all day, every day, all week, pretty much, except for the streams. I've been working on it all month. I thought I'd have it done. But I don't. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Okay, you guys have lost a lot of your number. Huh. I'm pretty sure I won't get the review done this week, which means it won't be out this month. Which is sad after all the work I put into it, but okay, whatever. These things take time. Anyway, we'll see what happens on Sunday. I'll certainly finish this. Maybe I'll even get into the next test, which will be the same exact build I'm running here, one difficulty setting up. And we're basically going to keep pushing the difficulty setting up until the game eats me. And we're going to see exactly how each difficulty setting, you know, how much... it's going to see that. So, hopefully that'll be this Sunday. We'll see, though. And until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.